Hey guys, um, it's Thanksgiving evening, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Um, just got home. I'm out here getting some work done. Everybody's in bed. I couldn't sleep, so I came out to the truck and just want to talk to you guys some more about uh, the wintertime stuff. Um, this is real important, you know. A friend of mine that was in a snowstorm real bad, got stuck and it's a good thing him and I always talk, and he told me, I was actually surprised. He thanked me. And he said, the little tips and ideas that I gave him really helped him out. Um, and I just wanted to go over a few of them with you. We'll get it out there. And, I mean, you could take it or leave it. It is what it is. It's pretty much common sense, especially when you're a driver in the wintertime. You're out in the winter, you're out on the highways and stuff, and anything can happen. God forbid there's a bad wreck and you're stuck there and you can't go nowhere or anything like that. Um, so, just a few ideas, man. It's, not a big deal. And, you know, it'll help if it'll help you. Um, but anyway, like I was talking about in a previous video, um, power inverter, it's a must-have. I mean, and the thing is, any company will install it for you. Um, in your truck or any dealership. If you go to, if you have a newer truck, like I have a 2016 Freightliner. So, just in case, I let the dealer hook mine up. I bought all the wires. I bought the inverter. It took them about an hour, and they hooked it up. Went to Walmart. I bought a $79 refrigerator with a small freezer. The inverter I bought is a 2,000 watt inverter. Runs awesome. The refrigerator only pulls like 80 watts. That's it. My microwave, I went to Walmart, bought. It was $44.99. It's a 700 watt alternator. Listen to me, 700 watt microwave, and it's. I unplugged the fridge. I just don't want to, because I just can't go out and buy, what I need when I need it. I gotta, wait because, I have other priorities. But, I unplugged the fridge. For the few minutes it's unplugged, you're not gonna hurt it or anything inside of it. I picked up a little 900 watt. It's a hot plate. It's electric. It's 900 watts. For $20 at Walmart. $10 frying pan, a little saucepan. There's little cheap stuff, and it works great. I make everything from Salisbury steak, mashed potatoes, steamed vegetables, meatloaf, bread. I also have a lunchbox cooker that you can buy at any truck stop. They're $30. You buy the little 6-inch bread pans, and you can cook soups. You can cook, heat up anything you bring from home. Anything. My wife makes a lot of different stuff for me. Sausage and peppers. She makes meatballs. What we do with them at home is we buy, you buy frozen meatballs. You get a jar of sauce, and you take the bag and you dump half in a big Ziploc, dump some sauce in it. And the same thing, you can make hot dogs. You can make bacon, sausage, anything that'll go into a microwave, anything you could imagine, you could make. And it doesn't cost you a lot. I spend maybe at most $65 every 2 weeks in the grocery store. And I buy bread, I buy cans of tuna, I buy canned soup, stuff like that. I buy the oodles and noodles. They're cheap. You can only eat so much sandwiches. You can only eat so much cold cuts and soups and shit on the road. So you gotta actually, me, and I'm not gonna lie, I will go into, I don't even call them truck stops anymore because there's no such thing as a true truck stop. But, they're all the same crap. And I'll go in at least somewhere once a week and I'll sit down and have a meal. Just because I don't feel like cooking or, just something different. You know, this past week I made, for New Jersey people who know, but a lot of you guys don't because you're not from Jersey, but pork roll. I make pork roll, egg, and cheese subs in the morning, or sandwich in the morning. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, omelets, whatever. You know, and for breakfast or whatever. And then I make steakums. You know, I'll make cheesesteaks. You know, stuff like that. I can fry potatoes, corned beef hash. I can make my own burgers. You know, whatever. It is what it is. Whatever. But you know, chicken. I make a lot of chicken. What do you call it? Chicken parm, boneless ribs, lasagna. I made it one night. I made Salisbury steaks, mashed potatoes, corn, green beans, broccoli and cheese. There's so much stuff you can do. All right, so that's part of it. You know, that's just covering your food. Make sure you throw a case of water under the bunk. You know, always carry a gallon of water with you, whether you drink it or not. Just keep it in the truck. Okay, that's as far as food and stuff like that goes. That's you know what you need. I can't stress it enough. You might think you have warm blankets, but I'm going to tell you right now, no way. I've been stuck up, you know, in New York State, no heat in the truck, broke down, truck not being able to run, and thank God I had my sleeping bag. I carry a 10 below zero military style mummy bag. It's a sleep system, they call it. It was like, I think I spent like $60 for it at a Army Navy store. It's all goose down feather. It's nice, and you know I use just the inside system because you don't need all the other, because it's basically, you know, the other stuff is for outside and whatnot. It's like a rain cover and something else. But it comes with a little pillow and a cool bag, you know, whatever. But I get that. And let me tell you something, man. 20 minutes in that thing, and you're dying. It's so fucking hot. But, and you will stay seriously warm in that thing. But I always carry extra blankets. My wife makes me a quilt. My mother-in-law makes quilts. I carry every extra blankets like you would not believe. Always carry them, because I'll tell you what, I've actually picked up. We were stuck, and there was a family in a car, and they were real low on gas, and the father started walking, and he actually walked up to, you know, was walking by and asked if he can get in the truck and stay warm one night, and told me, you know, his family was just about a half mile. They were, you know, and they were broke down, and you know, we were still sitting there too. And he said he was about out of gas, and he's afraid, you know, they were going to get cold. I said, all right. I said, you know, do you carry anything, even in a car, guys? I mean, even in my personal vehicle, there's a bag, no lie, behind the seat of my pickup, blankets, there's canned food, and a case of water in my toolbox at all times, because you never know. You know, so anyway, you know, I helped them out. I ended up, because we were stuck there. We were there for a day, almost a day. I forget where the hell. Well, I think it was up in Michigan. And anyway, so you know, I gave him blankets. I was making food. I made sure his kids ate. Everybody, they came to the truck. He walked them down to the truck, and he put his car on the side of the road and put a note on it where he was, his cell phone number, and they came to the truck, and we ate, and you know, we talked a lot and whatnot, and his kids watched my TV, and they were playing, because I have PlayStation, they were playing my PlayStation, and finally the trooper showed up, and he explained to him, you know, what was going on. So they actually took him back to his car, him and his family back to the car, and then somehow or another, he got him gas. I guess he had a small gas can in the back of the patrol car or something. And then, you know, they got off the interstate and went on their way. I don't remember their names. I don't remember where they were from. I mean, I don't care. It's just that always be prepared like that, man. I mean, don't be afraid to help another driver. You see a driver on the side of the road, stop or shout at them on the radio. You all right? You got help coming? You know, worst place, and here's a bad situation right here, where, all right, everybody thinks, oh, Poconos ain't that bad. Well, let me tell you something. You get stuck up on 380 in the middle of the night in a snowstorm, and then you tell me how bad it is. Especially if your truck is off. You have no water, nothing to eat, nothing to drink, cigarettes, you're out of smokes. I was broke down up there one night, and let me tell you something. Thank God, 2 drivers, they yelled at me on the radio as they were going by, going north. And to my surprise, I was still there when they came back south 5 hours later. And I was in an ice-cold truck. And I had nothing. Man brought me a sandwich, brought me a jug of water, even gave me a pack of smokes. And I had my blankets and stuff, but not having anything like that cured me of that. And thank God them drivers were stand-up guys, man. You don't see that much anymore on the road. That has gone out the window. Don't know why. But anyway, carry that stuff in your truck. Extra pillows. I'm a pillow fanatic, but extra blankets. You got plenty of storage space. Throw, the blankets you buy at the truck stop for like $5-6. They look like Mexican blankets or whatever. Buy some of those. Throw them in your truck. Because when you layer them up, and then you have maybe a fleece blanket, and you lay them on top, dude, you stay warm. Let me tell you, you will. But anyway, guys, listen. All I'm trying to do is just say, be prepared for anything. I mean, if you never use this stuff, so what? Who cares? At least you got peace of mind. You have it. So, that's pretty much about it. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to put this up on YouTube. Okay? We're going to go on YouTube, and I was going to put in videos on Facebook. I'm going to put them all on YouTube. Oop, my screen's just turning blue. Okay? So that's where you guys can find them. That'll be my channel. Just go to my YouTube /Ronnie Holmes. And you guys can see my videos there. I'm learning how to do this with the YouTube stuff. So don't get discouraged. If you can't find it, just shoot me a private message on Facebook. Whatever. But anyway, these tips are out there to help you guys. If you use them, you use them. If you don't, you don't. It's just common sense stuff, man. You young guys just starting. It's not all fun and games out here anymore. Yeah, the job is fun. And always can, let me add this quote. And I live by this quote for the most part. If you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And let me tell you, I've been doing this 22 years. And I'll do it till the day I die. Why? Because it's in my blood. I got 2 brothers that drive, and I got friends that I've had for 20, 25 years that I still run with. And they're great guys. I'd do anything for them. And I know they'd have my back at any time. Friends like that are hard to find. So, keep the shiny side up, the dirty side down. We'll catch you guys later. Peace out.